They also integrate cable routing hidden inside the frame for gears and brakes, more clean lines and less drag, or have done away with cabled gearing completely, switching to systems such as Shimano's D2 electronic shifting, featuring a thin wire sending signals from the shifter to the rear mech, or SRAM Z-Tap wireless shifting, via their proprietary wireless protocol ARIA. These rides may also drop the front end of the bike slightly to put a rider in a more aerodynamic position, bearing in mind the rider will cause drag as well on the bike. There's been a dramatic rise in the popularity of skin-tight aero clothing, too. Aero bikes often feature a deep section wheelset where the rim can run between 40 to 90 mm in depth, the larger, smoother profile letting smoother travel over its surface. The trade-off for this aero build? Aero bikes often weigh more than their featherweight climbing equivalents, and are often less comfortable than regular/all-day/endurance road bikes, as the frames are designed with profile and stiffness for power transfer as a priority. Pro riders will use the aero bike in races such as the Tour de France for longer, flatter stages, as results show that an aero bike can be up to 4 minutes faster over a flat 40-kilometer course, if riding conditions are favorable, as well as in sprint stages where the aerodynamic shape and uncompromising stiffness is an asset in getting you over the line in first place. The climbing bike specialized. What do pro riders want when they're climbing impossibly steep mountains, often for hours at a time? Something light. Easy. Well, it's almost that easy. Grand Tour climbing bikes are light, but they must be no lighter than the UCI's, cycling's governing body, 6. 8 kg minimum weight rule, and they have to handle well, riding in and out of the saddle. The tube profiles on a climbing bike frame won't typically be as extreme as aero bikes. Adding the extra carbon fiber for those oversized deep profile tubes takes extra material and adds weight. The wheels won't be as deep section as an aero bike or time trial bike, either. The minimal weight disadvantage isn't worth it. In a world where gram shaving could be the difference of first and second place on a mountain stage, riders will 9 times out of 10 pick the lightest bike possible. Bear in mind it's also a psychological advantage. When does a rider choose a climbing bike over an aero bike, though? This is one of the hottest topics in competitive riding right now, both in the Pro Tour and at the cafe stop on a weekend club run.